What's up, Bernie Army? This is BryceAllen13 here once again, bringing to another reaction video. And this one is Stampy's Lovely World Banging Boats. And this is where Stampy is building the Fall Fort minigame in the Funland. And happy Thanksgiving, everybody, because as I'm making this video, it is Thanksgiving 2024. And I hope you guys are having a good Thanksgiving, spending time with your friends and family, and enjoying a nice big giant turkey along with a Thanksgiving meal. But anyway, we're going to go and react to Banging Boats in 3, 2, 1, start.
This is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video, and another video inside of Stampy's
Hi, Esther.
World.
Hi, William Beaver.
William
Looking
Beaver.
pretty in pink.
I feel like it's been forever since I've seen you here, William Beaver, and you know what?
Where has William been?
A lot of drama. I think it's been probably good for you that you've been hibernating for a few days, because yeah, things have been a little bit chaotic around here recently, but things should hopefully be back to normal. And
he was hibernating in the when was this video? Didn't this video come out? In the middle of June. He hibernated in the middle of June. Hi, Barnaby.
Barnaby, you can stand up, and we are, of course, going to head over to the Love Garden. I don't know why I even mentioned that we're heading to the Love Garden, because you all know exactly what I'm doing at the beginning of every single video.
It's Stampy tradition.
Today, though, to the Love Garden, I am adding Shadow Fox 007. And the reason I'm adding Shadow Fox is because they made my face out of bottles. You can see there's all different types of bottles here. There's one orange one up there as well.
That's a lot of bottles.
It was a really cool idea that they spent the time to go and do this and send me the picture. So yeah, I wanted to say thank you very much and welcome to my Love Garden.
And this is why we recycle, to make stuff like that.
The teleporter today to get to the Funland, and it's quite an interesting game we're doing today. I'll explain a little bit more about it when we arrive there, but it's going to be a big one. I think it's going to be one of the tallest games. I think it's going to be the second tallest. Oh,
hi, Harriet.
What are you doing in here, Harriet? That almost scared me then. A strange person. I mean, not saying that you're strange, but, you know, you're not normally in here. You know, it's normally full of dogs. Okay, looks like Harriet decided to join my dogs in the doghouse.
I guess he wanted to visit them.
That she was going to be here. Anyway, which dog shall I have joining me today? Let's have Sherbet joining me.
Sherbet ice cream
down here. He can come and be our companion in this episode. I know. Looks like Harriet's gone for a bit of a wander. Nope, she's gonna. Well, do you want to be the dog sitter, Harriet, for today? Do you want to look after all of the dogs, or? Yep, is that what you're going to do? Okay, Harriet can be the dog sitter.
Harriet the dog sitter.
William Beaver and Sherbet.
I guess she found herself a second job.
And, it's going to be a cool, interesting.
Because she usually runs the hat shop.
That we're going to be building today. Lots of big falls from big heights, but I think that's just going to make it that bit more exciting. So let's go get down to the teleporter, and always I'm going to go and head first with my dog. In this case, it's going
Where's
to be
Sherbet?
Sherbet, what? Look, can you see Sherbet? See how well hidden he is? He's camouflaged over there, standing on a chair. What are you?
Maybe he's camouflaged with a teleporter, because his color's orange.
Are you feeling okay, boy?
Or in the wall.
Sherbet, no, come on, stop staring the wall, and let's go and head in the teleporter. What's he looking at? What? There's got to be something over there. He's staring at something.
Does he hear a googly or something down in there?
So anyway,
is there like a cave behind that wall?
Come out of your trance and get inside of the teleporter. And William Beaver, I'll see you when we arrive on the other side. So let's go and pull the lever, and then we can press the button, and hopefully we're going to be whizzing straight off to the Funland. Okay.
You've arrived at your destination.
We now have hopefully just about arrived at the Funland, and yes, we have. So where we're going to be building is actually over here, next to the Desert Drop game and the Honey Hunt game, in this little gap here. And it's been the space here for a while.
Correction, behind those games.
The right size game to build here. So let's go and start building, shall we? So I'm gonna dig out this section here and just kind of mark it out. And then while I'm kind of starting building, I'm going to explain exactly what it is we are building, because I realise I've not even told you yet. But hello, William Beaver. Actually, you can give me a hand. You want to start digging out a big pit here, and I'll start building the rest. So first, I need to do an area which is 15 by 15. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then the same in the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Area here. Then if you dig down probably about 3 blocks around here, William Beaver, that should be plenty. Right then. I know you're all probably wondering exactly what it is that we're doing, and
Hi, Sherbert.
today we're doing what is kind of a dropper game. So I don't know if you've seen a dropper map before, but they're basically maps where you start up high up and you need to fall down a big area and try and land safely at the bottom where there's normally water while avoiding obstacles. And I've been wanting to build one of these for a very long time.
William Beaver's like
With building
digging
one of them
fast.
Is that they're kind of the same every time. Like, if I build one in my world here, like, if I've played it a few times, I'm just going to kind of learn where I need to go, and then it's going to become really easy and then really boring. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a dropper map that actually changes every time you play it. And the way I'm going to do that is by having the obstacles as boats. And so basically, there's going to be boats that are going to be in the pit of water, which is going to be at the bottom. And then basically what you do is you have to fall down the tube, and there's going to be no obstacles there, but the boats are going to be all bouncing around in the pit of water. And so when you land, you need to make sure that you don't hit any of the boats. And so the way we're going to have the boats wandering around...
It's an interesting concept.
Like a swimming pool.
Ooh, iron.
And then having dispensers, they're going to be dispensing water, and they're basically going to be knocking the boats around. So then the boats are going to be banging into the walls, they're going to be banging into the other boats, and hopefully just make the entire thing quite chaotic. And then that way, basically, we can have it so there's a good challenge for when you're dropping down. And sorry, William, I kind of built a roof over your head then. And so what William Beaver's doing, he's digging out the area, and that's because underneath there I'm going to do some
He's being buried alive.
which is going to be the dispensers start dispensing their water, and then there's going to be giant towers leading up from the side here, leading all the way up to the very top, which is where you're going to go and drop down from. So yeah, let's go and build the pool first then. So this bit along here should be 9 blocks along. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And oh yeah, okay. I thought that didn't work then, but that's because that block wasn't there. And then we need to do the same along here like this. So as I said, on these sides, this is where the ladders are going to be. And there's going to be 3 ladders in order to take you up, because if there's only one, then you might accidentally fall off as you're going up, which wouldn't be very much fun. And then at the very top, there's going to be beds and chests. And the reason they are there, which means that if you hit one of the boats and die, then that means you're basically just going to respawn back at the top, and then you don't have to spend ages climbing back up the ladder again. Just so the game should be a lot quicker. So let's go and just build up a few walls around.
That works.
And so. Sherbet, you're really not making this easier for me. Like, I'm happy you're here, but I'm trying to. You can see where I'm trying to.
Sherbet wants your attention, Stampy.
You're deliberately trying to jump in front of me. So yeah, there's not going to be walls.
He wants belly rubs.
Up, like most droppers, because they're not really needed. Seeing as you're not avoiding any of obstacles, you just need to land in the water. It's just going to be basically the ladders leading up, and then the pit of water, which is going to be at the bottom down here. So these are going to have these walls. Sherbet, seriously, Sherbet, I know you're not doing this by accident. I know you're purposely trying to get in either way. Sherbet, I'm going to count down from 3, and if you haven't moved from there, I'm going to make it so you have to sit down. And you can't run around, okay? 3,
Sherbert.
2.
Go, Sherbert.
1, and right, that's it. Time's up, Sherbet. You gotta go. Oh no, careful. No, don't fall down the pit. Don't fall down the pit. Let's go and sit Sherbet down here so you can watch everything that's
Sherbet being a little mischievous, so he's just gonna have to sit down for a little bit.
There on this hill, and he can watch us from here. You can see all of the gaps that I've left because Sherbet was in the way. Right then, so let's go and build in this area.
But you gotta love Sherbet though.
Some doorways just so you can get out of the area once you land. So I need to do it in the middle, which should be about there. Is that the middle? That looks just about right. And then there's going to be an opening on the other side over here as well, which should be about here. Does that look good? There we go. I think that is right. And I was going to add some windows in, and so this entire thing is going to be a pink wall and green wall. But then I'm going
Why is this kind of reminding me of the wagging tail?
The reason I chose these colors is because I basically looked around.
It's kind of like the same shape and sort of layout like the wagging tail.
I've not built anything out of green and pink in my world before. So yeah, this is going to be the first time, I guess. And so I thought, I don't know, I always try and do things a little bit different. Like, it's definitely a very Stampy style game. Like, I have a very set style. I like using stripes and I like using bright colors, and so it's definitely
patterns.
Style, but I've not done these colors before, so that's why I decided to do these. And so these are where the towers are going to be. So I might actually add these in now. So I'm not going to build the entire towers in these episodes because they're going to go really really high, but they're basically going to go up from here. So if I build up a little bit, just to kind of mark where they're going to be going. So these are basically going to be going up there like that in that pattern, up to the top, and then the ladders are going to be going off from there. So I'm just going to go ahead and add a couple more windows here. This just means it's going to add some light into the area and also just allow you to be able to see in. So there we go. This is
always
the main
nice
part of the outside here done. So now we need to do the inside. So there is going to be floor right down here, but it's probably going to be easier to do the redstone first before we go and do the rest of the floor. So let's go and add the dispensers in, because I'm going to need them in first, just to kind of mark where the redstone is going to need to go. So I'm going to have one dispenser on each corner. So there's going to be one there, and then one on this side here, like this. And you could add more dispensers. I think this is enough, because the more dispensers you add, the faster the boats go, and kind of just the more chance there is that the boats are going to bang into each other and end up breaking. So
yeah,
this is a very good pit. You have dug this out very quickly, William Beaver. I knew I had the right man for the job. Let's go and add some torches down here.
Or in this case, the right beaver for the job.
Let's get the redstone done. So the redstone is really simple. Basically, all it needs
really simple.
The dispensers on and off. So tell you what, William Beaver, do you want to go and throw all of this rubble into the dispensers, and then that way we can use it to test? Because eventually, of course, the dispensers are going to be dispensing water, but we don't want that to happen while we're doing the redstone, for obvious reasons. There won't be any redstone left. So let's go and make some torches, and I basically need to build a giant redstone clock as the first thing.
Ooh, some coal.
To go and make it so that the there's redstone torches underneath these dispensers, because that's basically the thing that's going to light them up. So let's go and make a few more redstone torches, and I can go and place these underneath all of these like this. Oh no, I want to place it. I want to place it
on the block
underneath like this, and this is what's basically going to power them. So I like having it all underneath, so then that way all of the redstone's hidden. It also means that the game isn't going to be any bigger as well. It's kind of just nice to have it compact and all hidden underneath, so then that way when you look at the game you won't know that any of the redstone's there. So let's go and add another one here, and then the last one is over here on this block here. So I'm just using cobblestone and dirt and stuff, just things that I have lying around, but it really doesn't matter what you're going to be building
materials that you get a lot of.
To be able to see it.
Oh, right, William already got the diamond armor on. He's ready for Googly Patrol.
So now we need to go and start adding in the actual redstone, which is going to link it all up with each other. And we actually, I know you've just destroyed all of this area, William Beaver, but we actually need to build up slightly higher, just because we need the redstone in order to be able to go into where the dispensers are. Well, let's think about this, because this is where the water is going to be on this level here. It's going to be, that's where the water is going to be. Actually, no, the water needs to be slightly lower than that, actually, so we might be perfect, actually. So the water is going to be down on this level here. So actually, I think I might need to move the redstone torches down, because yeah, the water needs to be here because the dispensers need to be above it. And so actually, what I might need to do,
redstone is confusing,
and do the redstone torches slightly underneath that, and that should still be able to set off the dispensers. So let's go and give this a little bit of a test, shall we? Luckily, there should be dirt or something in here. So if I put a redstone torch down there we go. It's still able to.
Well, at least you can still. At least the dispenser will still go off, even though there's a block in between them.
One block down on each of these sides, and I can go and put down these blocks here like this, and then that way the water isn't going to go and destroy all of the redstone. So let's go and pile up.
Win-win situation.
And I can dig away this section here. I do still, though, I think need to build up just one more level on the floor around here. Yeah, because all of the redstone needs to be going into these blocks here. So let's just go and do this side along here first, and try and get these two done. Because the good thing is basically the way the redstone is going to work is it's the same going to all of the dispensers, and so all I need it to do is to make it so one dispenser turns on to set out the water, and then the one next to it turns on. But then you also need to go and turn the other one off, because otherwise they're all going to end up being on at the same time, and then it's just not going to work so well. So
it would just cause a big mess.
Kind of bounce around as randomly as possible, just so they're even more difficult to try and avoid. So I've got some of my repeaters here. So let's go and build along
Dude,
here. So
eat.
a row of 5 of them here.
Hunger's
1,
so
2,
low, you're gonna
3,
die.
4, 5 along here like this. And then I need this redstone to go and link up to this redstone torch here. So if I kind of go, actually, I don't know if I need to, I think I need to move this all back one further this way. So if I have it so it goes to here, then this redstone can go and link up to that repeater there. And then I can have another trail of redstone going to lead to another one. Actually, I don't know. I think I might be doing this all a little bit too close. Let me go and fill in the ground here. So basically, the way this is supposed to work, if I'm going to be able to eventually work this out, is basically a big redstone clock going around in the middle of the room. And
You might want to get some of that coal. That might come into use if you run out of coal.
Leading to each of the redstone torches. So that's the way it's supposed to work. So let's just go and try and get the entire redstone clock, get that built first. And then we can go and get everything else done. And I think I need to go. I think I might have picked up the redstone torch for this one. So let's go and put that one back down there. So I think let's work out where the corners are going to be. It's difficult because these are all a little bit wonky, so it's hard to work it out. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there, and then if I do that one there, and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then do the same here. Is this kind of in the middle? I think this is roughly in the middle. I've run out of
just about
a little bit. So let me just go and make a few more of them, and then we're pretty much done for what we need to do for the main mechanical part. And then the only other thing, of course, is to fill the entire thing full of water and boats. I think I can actually probably go slightly closer this way. So let's go and kind of move this all a little bit closer to here. And a little bit closer to this side here. I kind of just want this this entire thing just to be in the middle of the room. So let's try and work this out. So this should then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to here. There we go. This is looking a little bit more right. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this is just for the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. This seems to fit in perfectly. So William B, can you just pull back all of these repeaters just so they're as slow as they can be? And I'm going to go and link up the redstone. So this redstone can link up to this.
The easy parts.
Then there can also be another trail which is going to go and lead to that one there. And so once again, this one here is going to go and link up to here, and then there can be another trail leading to that one there. So basically, you need to set it so each corner links up to the 2 nearest of the redstone torches. So this trail of redstone needs to go along to here like that. And then this one here needs to go and link up to that one, and then also needs to have a trail going along here to this one here. And then I just need to do the final one, and then that's going to be the redstone all done. So hopefully this does make some sense. As you can see, I even struggled with it a little bit. Like, it's not difficult. It was just kind of hard just working out exactly where to place it, because all of the redstone torches are a bit wonky. So basically, what you can see will happen.
I get it.
So say the redstone's here, it will go and turn this one on, or I guess off, and then also send a trail to turn that one off. But then it will also go and turn this other one off when it gets to the other side. Does that make sense? I'm sure it makes sense. So let's go and try and set it off, and let's see whether it's actually let's see whether it actually works or not. I think it works in theory. Let's see if it does actually go and work when I go and try and set it off. So I got
only one way to find out.
And so you got to be careful.
Managed to press that button.
Set it off, that you don't accidentally end up doing it the wrong way around. So I think I just need to break that bit of redstone and then place it back down just to get the order working. So that's gone and set it all off. Then if I place that back down there, you can see, there we go. So
hey, okay.
Fire, and then they both fire, and then they both fire. So what that would be is the water being turned on one and then off on the other side. There we go. I was able to finally get it working perfectly. All right then, let's go and add the
Stampy has evolved into the redstone master.
Block off this entire area and make sure that there's no gaps so none of the water is going to link down. So I'm going to go and add pink wall all the way around the outside along here, and then I'm going to go and add in green, which is going to be the floor, which is where the water's going to be. So the way the game's going to work is you're going to climb up the very tall ladders to get to the top of where the game's going to be. You are then going to jump down, and you just need to see the boats and try and avoid them. Because remember, the boats are going to be going around all over the place, and you need to try and not hit them. And I think the way we're going to do it is we're just going to take turns having to go dropping down, and then if you get taken out, if you hit one of the boats, then that means you're out, and then we'll keep going until there is a final winner. So it's going to be a really intense and very scary game, because this is going to be going up way high into the sky. Right then, this is looking pretty good then. let's
I'm
go
looking
and,
forward to
put
it.
The rest of the floor, and then we need to add water on this entire layer here, and then also just add the buckets of water into the dispenser.
Hey, cut a block.
Well. And so then it should be all functioning properly.
You cut another block.
Is this tight? Is this sealed? There's no holes to the redstone? I don't think so. Right, then,
All is good.
Some water in. So I'm going to go and I'm going to get some water. I'm also going to go and get something to eat as well.
Yes, eat something, man.
Here. So let's go and have some bread and all. Luckily, there is a lake right next to us over here. So yeah, I can just go and...
The lag here is a little bit better.
We can fill up the area hopefully in no time whatsoever. So let's just go and make another crafting table. Only the second one of the video. I've not done too bad today. And let's go and put that
I
here.
guess.
And let's go and make myself
But still no excuse.
Here's somewhere where I always forget where buckets are. With tools, there we go. Here are some buckets. Well, tell you, let's just make 2 of them, and then I can just kind of keep going back and forth, seeing as the water is right here. And then yeah, if you do the same, William Beaver, and
creeper,
creeper right here,
man,
right next to Sherbet as well. And I feel a little bit bad. I feel a little better. It's like I put Sherbet in time out because he was getting in the way. You
in a way.
Join us again now, Sherbet. I'm sorry for making you sit down, but it was a little bit difficult to build when you're jumping in front of me. And let's fill in these little holes down.
Yeah, you're out of timeout now, Sherbert.
To be here either. And then I'm just going to have a
he is just so cute though.
Leading to the front of the game there. All right then, let's go and fill in all of the water down here in the bottom first, and then. And we can go and add the rest into the dispensers, and we can go and take the dirt out of the dispensers as well, because otherwise we're going to just have dirty water in the entire area.
Ew.
Won't be particularly nice. So let's go and fill up my 2 buckets again, and then once this is all filled in, William Beaver, we can just go and throw some of the buckets into these dispensers as well. So let's go and add some more water down there, and looks like I need some more water down there.
This game has contaminated water.
The entire thing filled in. I mean, another way to do the game, if you didn't want to do the redstone, is to kind of just leave it as it is and just kind of have rapids, I guess. But I feel like it will be less random. I feel like you might learn where the boats end up going if you just kind of have these same set rapids.
Oh, hold on a second, guys.
The way we're doing it.
Okay, guys, sorry about that. I had to cut that out.
These same set rapids, so I kind of like the way we're doing it because it's going to be like continually changing. It's just going to make it way more difficult. And there we go. Here's all of this water here filled in. So let's go and add this water bucket in there, and then we can go and add all of the others into the other ones as well. And then that's pretty much the main part of the game done. And then the only other bit we need to do is of course, the bit going way up high into the sky. So let's go and add this water bucket down here. The order might be a little bit messed up just because we haven't been adding in all of the water buckets at the same time, but it should give you a pretty decent idea. And I also just want to...
Whoa!
Missed the dispenser a bit there, William Beaver. Oh dear. And I also want to go and add the stripe on this side here as well, just so that looks the same as it did on the other side. And then it's gonna be pretty much done, this section of it. So let's go and
make it look symmetrical.
Oh, sure, but come on, I just forgave you and let you stand up, and now you're getting the other way again. So, yeah.
Hey, at least it was only for a short time.
Let's see how well this works. So we should see the water turn on there, then that one should turn off, and then that one gets turned on, then that one should get turned off, and then that one might not have any water in it. I think that one might need a bucket of water in. So let me just go and make myself a bucket of water and go and add it to that one, because then that way it should basically keep going around the entire outside. So let's go and make 1 more bucket of water, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw some boats in there, and we can go and see how well they bounce. So let me try and get the timing right. Okay, if I throw it in now, it should just go and get fired out the next time it goes around. So that one should go, then that one should turn off, and then that one should...
There we go.
That one should turn off, hopefully, then that one goes. There we go. This is working perfectly. You wouldn't believe it. If you watched halfway through the video and saw me struggling, you wouldn't think that it would actually end up working, but somehow it managed to. Right then, let's go and let's go.
All thanks to Mr. Stampy Cat.
How many boats I'm going to actually have in when we do the game properly? I guess we can change it. Like, the more boats there are, of course, the more difficult it's going to be. I'm thinking probably around 6 boats might be a good number, but I guess if we want to make it more difficult, the more boats, the harder it's going to be. So we can kind of just throw these in randomly, and once one of them gets knocked by the water, they're all going to go and start banging into each other, and then they're all going to start going crazy. No, accidentally jumped into one of the... I didn't need to do that. Let's go and throw that
Oops.
down there, and another boat down there. There we go. So all of these boats should be now bouncing around like crazy.
And one of them got broken, of course.
It's no problem, because you can actually place boats down from the top, and they just fall down, and then, yeah, you can go and carry on playing like that. So there we go. This is the majority of the game set up. So in the next episode,
I can kind of see the concept now.
The tower's done, and then we can go and have a bit of a tester game. But sadly, that is the end of this episode here. So I want to thank you all very much for watching.
You're welcome.
I'll see you all later. Bye!
Goodbye, William Beaver, as he throws carrots all over the ground, wasting some perfectly good carrots. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this episode, as I had fun reacting to this episode. In the next episode is where Stampy is finishing the Fall For It minigame. But until then, like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss a video. Thank you much for watching, and I'll see you guys next video. And as always, stay awesome and Pony. And happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Have a good day, guys.